I've made it my mission to find and play fun city building war games and tell you all about them. And in today's video, I want to tell you all about Lords Mobile, a city building commander collecting war game that actually has some unique twists that I'm really enjoying. And I want to also thank the sponsor of this video, Amazon. There's a link in the description, and by using that link, you'll be able to get the discounts that I'm going to talk about right now. Amazon coins are available in the following countries, and by using them, you can save up to 20% on your in-app purchases for the apps that are available in the Amazon Appstore. And when you use the link that's in the description, you'll be taken to this website where you can buy Amazon coins worth about $100 for just $82, which is an 18% discount, and that means that you are saving on the things that you're buying in mobile games. However, you can get Amazon coins in smaller quantities or larger quantities by clicking the Discover All button, and that will show you all of the Amazon coin packs that are available. And if you are already playing Lords Mobile, you can migrate your account to the Amazon App Store and start using Amazon coins. Lords Mobile can even be downloaded into Windows 11 from the Amazon App Store if you're from the US. So if you're in a country where Amazon coins are available and the games that you play are on the Amazon App Store, like Lords Mobile, this seems like a pretty solid way to save an upwards of 20% on your in-app purchases. Thank you again to Amazon for sponsoring this video, and the link is in the description to go check out Amazon coins, and that does support the channel. Here we are in the city, and there's a lot to show you in our city here. I want to first introduce you to some of the buildings, show you the heroes, and the really unique ways that you use your heroes in this game. And, I mean, there's just a lot to talk about, so let's get started with your city. The castle is the main building. We're used to this in Rise of Kingdoms, and this is no exception. The level of your castle will restrict the level of all of your other buildings, and of course there's a chain of things that you're used to building to level up your castle, things like a vault to protect your resources, a wall to protect your city, although here you can even plant some traps to do some damage to people that are attacking you, which is pretty cool. In addition, I've got production buildings, training buildings, and even some additional land that I still need to unlock in my city by fighting the folks that are holding it, and we will do that together in this video. Now, the way that you fight is with troops and also with your heroes. I have collected 5 so far, 100% free to play, and there are many more free-to-play heroes that you can collect, and there are even a number of ways that you can upgrade them. This system actually reminds me a lot of a game that I used to play once upon a time that was Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And essentially one of the ways that you go and improve your heroes is by upgrading the equipment, or in this case it's trophies that they're wearing. I happen to have this particular trophy. I'm going to equip it, and now I can rank them up because I have completed all 6 of the trophies required for the next rank. I promote them, and because of my VIP level, I get that instantly, and that's a free-to-play level of VIP, by the way. And there we go. Now I can apply more trophies, which gives me more buffs, and you get the idea. Now, in addition, I can also collect some medals of this hero, and the more medals I get, the more I can improve their sort of rarity and strength, which it's pretty cool that you can basically farm up a ton of these heroes free to play. Now, heroes give a number of benefits. Some of them you bring with you when you're fighting. Others are just passive benefits, like you don't ever have them leave your city. They just stay there, and you get a whole bunch of buffs just for having them and for ranking them up, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously, you level them up as well, but let me show you a couple of the ways that you actually use these heroes, which I find to be very fun. So here is one game mode where I unlocked these 4 heroes, actually several of the heroes that you see on the screen, and I'm going to go do one of these battles. Now, I am probably overtuned for beating these, so this should be pretty straightforward, but I'm going to run with my heroes here, and they have a yellow bar, which powers up, and then I can use one of their special skills. The green bar, by the way, is the health of the 5 heroes that I've brought to this battle. This is the first wave of several. I'm going to just let my abilities sit for a moment. We advance to the next stage here, and now I can start to use some of these abilities. I think I'm going to try to take out the back lane. This is a tornado, so that tornado effect is going to do a ton of damage. And the rest of my heroes, I'm just going to let that yellow bar fill up so that when I get to the boss fight, I'm going to have some of these abilities right away. Now, this is a single target damage ability. I'm going to fire that off. This is a cleave, sort of frontal cone. Let's knock that. And I've still got my heal saved up in case I need it. It looks like I haven't needed it yet. And I'll probably pop that right before the fight ends. Maybe. Gonna fire off this frost attack. Do my heal. Boom. Do my cone attack. And okay, yeah. We got him, baby. And I get the loot. This game mode I actually really enjoy. Like, I would play a game based almost entirely around this. But there's so much more to Lords Mobile. Yes, I beat this mission. I can go to the next one. But let me show you another game mode where you use your heroes that I found to be kind of unique. And this is called the Verge Way. So in the Verge Way, as I tap on the wrong thing up here, that's where I want to go, there are cards that you collect, which are essentially things you can deploy to the battlefield. They've got a cost to deploy, including heroes and some basic troops, infantry, archers, I mean, spells. You're familiar with this sort of stuff, right? And I've even got a few of these chests saved up so that I can open them on the video. You get some of these for free every day. You do have to have a small wait between opening these free chests. There's a little bit of a cooldown period. But these are essentially the cards that I now have in my inventory, and you can rank them up. The more of a card you get, the more you can rank it up. The higher rank it gets, the more cards you need to get your next rank. So if I show you my cards here, I got enough of this fireball that I can now upgrade it. GG, more damage. Or, for example, I can go over here and Axel, this hero, I can upgrade him. He gets a level up and gets more punchy. So let me actually show you how to fight on the Verge Way. You select your cards. It's giving me a preview of the enemies that I'm going to fight. But let's deploy and get to work here. Here we go. Now, I've got to destroy the city, I think. Oh, bunch of waves coming in already. Infantry in the front, archers in the back, siege units to take out the towers, hero on the board, more infantry in front for protection here, more siege units because more is better, more archers to do some shooting. And I actually find this game mode to be pretty fun. Again, there's like a lot of unique things that you can do with the heroes that you're collecting in this game. Uh-oh, my hero's about to die. Okay, 12-second cooldown till I can resummon her. I'm actually going to put more infantry in front, archers in back. This is interesting. This is a little tougher. Now, I own this whole... Oh, now... you see how this area extended? Because I took out the towers, I can actually deploy all the way back in the middle of the enemy. I don't know if this is better or not, but I think it's going to buy me some cushion if I do that, and I can get right on top of these siege units, which they are just not prepared for that. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good call. Get my hero back in the mix here. Good ranged damage going. And I do have a timer counting down, so there's a limit to how long I have to actually get this done. But theoretically, this gets made much easier if you're bringing the right unit types. I just have been bringing these 4 choices, actually, that you see right over here, and smashing all the levels, and there we go, baby. Winner! One last thing I want to show you in my city really quickly is that to expand your city, you need to take out the baddies that are sort of holding that land hostage. We're going to go to the Bountiful Plains and expand my territory, baby. We're going to fight this Cathis, or is it... Yeah, it's probably not Cat Hiss. All right, here we go. I've got my leaders selected. I've got all my troops selected. I hope it's enough. I hope I don't lose. Here we go. Yet another way that the fighting is sort of different here is that I've got to take down the wall, and then I can take out the troops behind the wall. Okay, they're going to flatten my army within seconds. We'll see about that. First things first, walls got to drop. My army's got morale. Their army's got morale. The longer that the fight runs... with your morale, if you're not actually like taking down the wall, your morale drops really fast. So I actually had a PvE, an enemy PvE army, try to attack my city. All my troops were out, but my wall was so tough, they just like had their morale drop and they lost the fight because they just had like no will to continue, I suppose. It was just like too much of a wall for them to get through. Speaking of which, how is this going? I think I'm doing okay. Their morale is just crashing, so... I don't know what my losses are going to be. We'll look at the report in just a minute here. They're just going to lose on morale. They're retreating. Yeah. I guess we were winning the fight by enough that they're like, okay, I'm out. 277 casualties. Let's see if those go to my hospital or somewhere else. Either way, worth it to, oh wait, I gotta destroy all the enemies. I haven't destroyed them all yet. I gotta attack again. Before I do that, hospital. Okay, hospital does have troops in it. Heal. No healing time. Let's go. We got all our soldiers back, or at least some of the soldiers. That was 166. Let's go do this again. The Bountiful Plains. We attack it again. We deploy. We're going to take this thing down. I've got to get my new land. I'm going to show you what it takes to get new land. Okay, here we go. Walls breached. So now that I've taken down the wall, it looks like I don't have to do that all over again, which is kind of nice. They've got less troops. This should go a lot faster, I would think, the second time around. And then my territory will expand, and I can show you some new or different buildings potentially. In Lords Mobile, you actually get some amount of choice for some of the buildings that you deploy, so you can have more hospital capacity or faster troop training speed, depending on what it is that you really want. So here their morale is really starting to sink. I'm on my way to their backline too, so that's gotta be a problem for them. And as soon as I get there, okay, they're retreating again. I maybe do this one more time and then I just win. Victory, 68 casualties. Haven't destroyed all the enemies yet, but, well, you get the idea here. Let me fast forward to taking that thing down and showing you the territory expansion. Okay, we got him. That was very easy that third time around. We cruise on through, and now my territory actually expands. I get some experience, and, ooh, the lush plains. You took the Bountiful Plains. Time to bring your resources to new heights. Okay, so lumber, quarry, mines, farm. These get you the 4 different resource types that you need. My heroes level up, and so I can get more production in my city. I mean, that's kind of nice. And it's ultimately becoming a staging ground for unlocking even more stuff in my city. A couple of things I want to show you here if I make my way to my hero. I actually, this is me, Chisgule, Chess. They give you a nickname, Chess. I can do a number of things here to equip myself. I can put on equipment, and there are a number of equipment slots I haven't even unlocked yet. There are also enhancements to your equipment that you can drop in. You can see there's 4 spots for that. And also you have a Lord level where you can apply talents. So I can go in, and I've already done a fair amount of production and also construction speed reduction. I think research speed would also be really, really good. It's basically a talent build for yourself rather than talent builds on your heroes. Honestly, when I downloaded the game, I wasn't sure what to expect, but what I found was a game where you could spend countless hours kind of grinding out tons of different tasks and activities and making progress on your heroes and your city. That was really, really fun. I could see how if you wanted just like a weekend of binging, there's so much that you could do, like this adventure log where I go and do a series of quests and just get loot for, you know, scouting stuff and interacting with things on the map. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the map is huge. This is the area around my city. Tons of new players in the game right now, by the way, because, I mean, brand new server, tons of people spawning in here. But, you know, you go fight monsters, you can smash other people's cities, all the kinds of good stuff that you would expect in a city building war game. If you want to check the game out, use the link in the description. Like I said, you could really have a very fun weekend binging on this. And also, if you want to keep playing, there is a ton of stuff to continue doing on an ongoing basis, which can keep you entertained. I know I certainly have enjoyed my initial playthrough so far of Lords Mobile. Thanks again to Amazon for sponsoring this video, and again, use the link in the description to download the game and get yourself some Amazon coins through the Amazon Appstore. Until next time, you have fun smashing the kingdom.